Hey guys, jlvSWGOH back again with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and today I want to cover a team that's absolutely absurd right now in the current meta and can destroy any team on offense almost before they even move. Now I'm unsure if this team will remain viable it might be nerfed because it does create a infinite loop in the heroic Sith raid, so hopefully they change something in the Sith raid and not with the team, because the team is probably the most ultimate offensive powerhouse they've added to the game ever. The team revolves around Finn's Zeta lead, and instead of using the old exposed train of Poe Dameron, now that C-3PO exists in the game, Rebels can now inflict expose on their basic abilities. So using Chewbacca and Han Solo, who Han attacks twice, meaning he inflicts 2 expose, and Chewbacca assists on Han's attack, which is another expose, and he usually assists on the weakest character, not usually, he does assist on the weakest character, and by giving them guard, which usually for this setup is Resistance Trooper. So the team works just by inflicting as many exposes as possible using the Rebels and Resistance characters available, and because of this, C-3PO, Resistance Trooper, and Finn gain a ton of turn meter and keep having their cooldowns reset. When C-3PO gains the turn meter because he's a Resistance character, and he keeps removing his cooldowns because of the exposes that are being popped, he's able to keep using his mass assist ability, which allows Chewbacca and Han to be called. Because as you can see in these clips, Chewbacca and Han by themselves almost never gain their own turn meter because there's always so much turn meter being generated by the 3 Resistance characters that the enemy team and the characters on your team like Han and Chewie who don't benefit from the Finn lead aren't actually gaining turn meter, but instead they're just being called to assist by C-3PO. So as we'll see in this video, there's a little bit of strategy that you have to follow. The first is that you've long been taught that Resistance Trooper, you always want to use his basic to inflict that expose. While this is the case for teams like Darth Traya and Rebel teams, against teams like Jedi Knight Revan, you really want to make sure that you use his second ability on the character you're attacking to remove the tenacity up to ensure that you can land the exposes, because at the start of the battle, all the Revan teams, as you can see here, gain tenacity up right away. So by removing it on the characters that you need to attack, you'll ensure that you can land the exposes more often than you would on a non-tenacity up character. Another important strategy is the kill order of the team. Obviously you want to deal with their tank first, so I would say going after General Kenobi on a Revan team is your first priority. I would then move into killing Jolee Bindo as to not allow him to revive, because I have had battles with this team where Jolee Bindo does take a turn, brings back Yoda and General Kenobi, like in my early testing stages, and the team would just wipe instantly. Like once that happened, you had to just end it. So Jolee Bindo needs to go after General Kenobi. Then I would go for the high damage attackers like Yoda, and then I would usually go for Revan and then Bastila last, as she doesn't bring much to the table by herself. Revan, however, can be a threat by himself. I've lost 2 characters and then been soloed the rest of the team by Revan in a battle that I thought I was going to win, but obviously didn't. So I would say kill Revan first and then go for Bastila last. For Traya teams, as you'll see, Traya teams don't put up much of a fight to this team as much as Jedi Revan does. Revan can kind of gain turn meter and take some turns, killing a few characters. As you see in this clip, they killed Han. However, against Traya, when I fought them, the Traya team literally gained 0 turn meter the whole game. Not a single speck of turn meter was gained on the entire Traya team. And the way I did it was I started here, as you'll see, with Grand Admiral Thrawn. You can also start with Darth Nihilus, or you can start with Thrawn. Just make sure that you don't attack Traya or Sion, because Nihilus will then gain turn meter. After stunning Thrawn, I moved into Darth Nihilus. Darth Nihilus can gain turn meter off of debuffing Sion and Traya, so you want to go for him first because no one else will gain turn meter. But as you can see, no one on their team has yet to gain a single sliver of turn meter, and we've already taken multiple turns. And already, Nihilus is already out of the battle. They still don't have turn meter. Thrawn is about to be out of the battle. They still don't have turn meter. Sion is getting pummeled right now. And guess what? The team still doesn't have turn meter. The only problem you have to worry about is Traya stacking protection. But if the team doesn't gain any turn meter, as you can see they still haven't, at the very end, it doesn't even matter because you'll just plow through it anyway on auto. As you'll see, I'll do a few attacks here, and then I'll just select it on auto, and we end up just plowing through Traya on full auto because she still doesn't gain any turn meter because we're still popping the exposed train. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll let you watch the final clip of me getting absolutely destroyed by Jedi Knight Revan. But any questions you guys have, I'll be happy to answer in the comment section below. If I missed any points, just let me know. I'd be sure to answer them. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.